morning.
Say good morning.
Good morning, Facebook and Facebook and Facebook.
All right, okay, all right. Hi, this is Abraham Walker with Ask A Walker, your Northern Virginia real estate agent. Today is day 33. This is the morning show. So let's get into what we're going to do today. My cell phone number is 703-539-2053. 703-539-2053. So for today's schedule, we have an hour and a half of door knocking scheduled in the morning. Then we're going to be doing our database management for an hour or so. It's going to start around 11:30. Go into that 12:30 time frame. Then we'll have lunch. Then we'll do about an hour and a half to 2 hours of phone calls. We just have to see like where we're at that time. And then we'll do one more door knocking session. Then we have a networking event this afternoon at 5 p.m. Right, so we're still on. The idea is to do the strategy, or the goal is to do one session of door knocking in the morning, database, phone call session in the afternoon, another door knocking session in the later afternoon hour. Now the phone call session and the door knocking session that's in the afternoon, those are optional if we do not have appointments. Got it? So if you do not have appointments, you should be looking for appointments. If you do have appointments, you should be on those appointments, right? So just keep that in mind. That's a different philosophy, right? Some individuals believe that they prospect in the morning and then they just take the rest of the day off. Some people believe that they prospect in the morning. If they do not have any appointments in the afternoon, that they then should prospect for tomorrow's appointment. So just different philosophies, no right or wrong way to do it. Let's get into today's thought. So today's thought is about lulls, or when you're going through some type of down period yourself, right? So last week on Wednesday, we got a word from a couple homeowners that we should stop posting our flyers on the doors of homes that individuals do not answer, right? And so that kind of took me off guard. Not took me off guard, but I didn't receive that information well. And I know I didn't receive it well based upon my actions after I received the information. Because sometimes when you receive information, you think that everything is going well. It's not until you see your actions afterwards that you can see that that did not affect. It wasn't a neutral effect on you. So Wednesday we got the information. Thursday I did not door knock. Friday I did not door knock. Monday I did not door knock. Tuesday I did not door knock. Right? So what does that show? That shows an interruption in my pattern. And this game that we're playing right now is about consistency, right? Consistency on the task, because as you consistently do the task, you will consistently improve over time at that task. It's very challenging to improve on a task or at a task that you do not actually do, right? So on Wednesday, I was fed up with the fact that I was not door knocking. So I finally got out and door knocked, and it was really at the end of the day too, if you think about it. On yesterday, I door knocked right around 6:30. So the day was almost gone before I even got into that activity again. So that just shows that I was affected by what happened last week. And you too will be affected, right? You too will be affected by setbacks, by conflict, by rejection, right? It's not about what happens. It's about how you take what happens to you, right? Because what happens to everyone. That's what Jim Rohn says, right? What happens to all of us, right? It rains on both the poor and the rich, right? So it's not what happens. It's like how you respond to what happened. So and the reason why I'm talking to you about this right now is because Crystal, my business partner and my wife, she brought it up to me. She was like, I could tell that you were affected by last week because you didn't do the activity. And so if she could see it, then I know that other people could see it. So we shouldn't pretend, right, like we're just like superhumans, right? Because we're not superhumans. We get affected by these things. People get affected by these things. And it's not about it's not about avoiding to get sick, or it's not about avoiding to get this type of rejection, because if you protect yourself from the rejection, you can never learn the lesson, or you can never build up the immune system to the rejection, right? So this is about building up the immune system to the rejection. So keep that in mind, that happens to everybody. It happened to me. It'll happen to you. It's not about whether or not it will happen. It's a matter of when it happens, how are you going to take that feedback, that rejection. And so yesterday we're door knocking at 6:30, and the first person's door that answered said that they weren't interested. They were pretty rude. Not rude. I probably just caught them at the wrong time, right? It was a me thing. It wasn't them. It was a me thing, right? Because you want to be careful of your language when you're describing the situation, because then that language essentially makes it a reality. So there were 4 other occurrences, though, in last night's door knocking session, where the people were very open to the fact that I was presenting them with something of value, right? Not only was I presenting them something with value, they were also open to the fact that they liked this approach of getting to know your real estate agent, right? Having someone to reach out to if they have any questions in the future. So this just goes to show that yes, some people at that time that we meet them, it's not time for us to be in a relationship with them, right? It's not the time for us to be in a relationship with them. And that's not to say that we're not going to be in a relationship with them in the future. It's just that right now is not the time. So our goal is to look for people who we want to work with at this time, and then to identify the people we will have to work on over time, right? Because some of these people just, it takes a little while to warm up to you, right? It takes a little while to get a couple of your flyers, a couple of your a couple of your advertisements, right? Your marketing pieces before this individual will warm up to you. So just keep that in mind. Don't take it personal. I have to remind myself this on a regular basis. Don't take it personal. These people don't know you, right? You are, this is what I tell myself. This is my self-talk. You're an amazing individual, right? You're a great dad. You're a great husband. You're a great member of society. You're a great community member, right? So you just want to make sure that you don't let this rejection get inside. Right? Because if it gets inside, it could eat away at who you are, and then change like who you are altogether, right? And that's when you meet. That's what I believe happens when you meet somebody that says, when you talk to them about possibilities, and you say, "Well, have you tried this?" And they say, "Oh, I've done that." And you ask them, "Well, how many times did you do it?" And it's like, "Oh, just a couple times." You see, they let that rejection get inside and change their perspective on this activity. So I think Dr. Seuss or someone says, just because you have a setback on your way to your goal does not change your goal, right? So it's just a setback. It didn't change the goal. And so we're back at it. So how do you take setbacks? What is your philosophy on rejection? How do you prepare yourself mentally for what you know will happen? Love to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. So my name is Abraham Walker. I'm your Northern Virginia real estate agent. I do appreciate your future referrals. This is me thanking you right now for the referral in the future. So you can Facebook message me, call me, text me, Instagram message me, Twitter me, or tweet me, or direct message me. My cell phone number is 703-539-2053. That's 703-539-2053. My email address is abraham@askawalker.com. That's abraham@askawalker.com. And I will see you on tomorrow. By the way, I'm never too busy for your referrals. Now we can say this. I will see you on this afternoon, not tomorrow. This is the morning show. So I will see you on this afternoon.
Hey, what?